welcome to Scott's Inverts. I'm Scott. Behind me are the inverts. Today we are rehousing our Megaphobema robustum. Now the reason I'm rehousing this boy is mainly down to the fact that he has just molted and his next molt is going to be a mature male. So I thought, you know what, I want him to spend that period in a really nice enclosure, chilling out and just enjoying himself. And getting that enclosure to be absolutely perfect for him. So he's kind of, his last period of being, I don't know, boy into man is spent kind of in a chill pad. Do you know what I mean? In kind of like a bachelor's pad, if you like, ready for when he molts and becomes a mature male. And then obviously he'll be going sent off and all the rest of it. So this next period is going to be like a chill time for him. And I don't know about you guys, but I think this could be really important for him when he's a mature male. If he has this chilled, relaxed period beforehand, maybe that'll help him kind of prepare for that final molt and then be a bit more receptive when he goes in to see a female or two. Who knows? In my mind, it works. So let's crack on with rehousing our male robustum.
So here is our Spider's bachelor pad. It is 12 by 12. That is Irish peat moss that is down in there. Around 3.5 to 4 inches at the front, going up to around 6 inches at the back, giving our little fella enough room to burrow. And speaking of burrowing, we put a piece of cork bark right in the middle, aimed towards the back, where it goes towards the deepest. Do a little dig out underneath there. Again, those 2 fingers is more than enough, and that just creates a starter burrow for our spider to go in and hopefully make his home inside of there. Now, every bachelor pad needs a bit of carpet, and our robustum does like a little bit of humidity. So we're going in there now with a little bit of moss, sphagnum moss. Again, we've been out foraging, and that's exactly where this come from. So our moss comes from an area of land that is free from pesticides. We have the landowner's permission to get it, and we don't collect it all from the same spot every time, allowing it just to grow back. But we're going to put some moss down the side. Fill it up down there too. I mean, the moss not only just looks good, it holds a lot of water, but also when our spider crawls across it, it really does help it to pop those colours out. Really does look and set that spider off. I'm just faffing around with the soil at this bit, to be absolutely honest. Just making that burrow a little bit bigger, trying to entice it, ready for the spider to go straight in. Now, there's one thing missing from this setup. No, it's not more moss. Well, it is. I'd like to put a lot more in, but for the sake of the spider, we need that water dish. Now, these milk bottle tops are absolutely perfect, but they do dry out relatively quick. So if you are using these, remember just to keep an eye on them every 2 to 3 days. Just check to make sure they're topped up, because they will dry out pretty quick. Bit more moss, and that's just holding that embankment of soil at the top. So if our spider goes up there, that soil's not going to come falling down or dislodge in any way. Just straighten up the camera there, I do apologise. So we top the water dish up, we overfill it, and that's all we need to do really down in that corner. The moss we've got is already quite humid, so we're just going to give it a very light spray. And when we top our water dish up, this is all the water this robustum will need to go onto this moss. Don't go absolutely crazy drenching it down every time. Just sprinkle a few little droplets over that moss every time we finish filling up that water dish, and we'll be absolutely perfect. Now, the robustum is just an absolute stunning spider, be it male or female. But this male, my God, just look. The orange on the legs, and especially contrasted with the black, is just amazing. Now, we're going for a little bit of a different style rehouse today. It's the first time me trying this one out. So I've got the old enclosure, leaned it up against the new one, and I've seen this done a few times, so I thought I'd give it a go. So we're going for a straw instead of a paintbrush, just to see if it has the same effect and see if it's manageable. But what we do with this straw is we don't prod the spider, we don't flick it. Those hairs on those back legs, we get our straw, and you see how they're flowing towards the back. All we do is try and push a few of those hairs forward, so it makes it feel uncomfortable for the spider, and the spider wants to move forward. We don't push the spider because that can stress them out. All we do is see that little wobble. That is a defensive posture when the robustum shakes its bum. But all we're doing is literally touching those back feet ever so gently and rubbing the straw up against the grain of the hairs. And there he is, just look, absolutely stunning. Not much patternation onto the actual carapace, but the black on the carapace is still stunning, with like that orange round circle around it. Those orange hairs on the bum and the orange across the legs just make this spider an absolute must for any collection. Absolutely stunning. And there he is on that moss popping those colours out on that spider. Oh my god, he is so beautiful.
Boom! So that was rehousing our subadult male robustum. If you've got this far and you're not subscribed, remember to hit that subscription button. We are something like 50 or 60 subscribers away from 9,000, and when we hit 9,000 we are doing an absolute epic giveaway. We already have a ton of stuff already for the UK. There's a European part and a USA part as well, so I really appreciate your support if you'd hit that subscription button. Channel members, if you become a channel member, you automatically get 15% discount over at sparspiders.co.uk. And those guys over there, you've obviously seen some of the videos that I've done with Luke and his dad and all the rest of it, and you know, his spiders, some of them are uber rare, so if you want a little bit of a discount on them, remember to go check those out. We've got the Bedford show coming up very soon. We've just given away 2 tickets on a previous live giveaway for that show. Hopefully we're going to be hooking up with Bugnut while we're there. We do absolutely love the Bugnut guys. Paul and Clayton there are absolute legends, and their array of adult female tarantulas is just like, oh my god. It's literally, if you're going to Bedford, just head there first and go. You'll see what I mean. You will see exactly what I mean. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support. The 9k subscriber giveaway, when that happens, you will need to be subscribed to Chris's Zoo on Wheels, Unusual Pets, and Mark the Spider Guy, as well as, I love these guys literally like their family, so I want to show those guys some support, as well as kind of pass the love if you like. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, we shall see you again on the next one. If you think that by doing this with the spider, by the way, I forgot to say this earlier, I'm so sorry, but if you think by putting the spider into a kind of a chill pad, I'm going to call this enclosure that we've done today, for this period in between him molting and then his final molt, if you kind of agree that I'll help him relax and get ready for that mature stage of his life, where he goes off to see the females, maybe it prepares him for those. Let me know your thoughts down in those comments. Your guys' comments are really crucial to what goes on this channel, and I think with it being a little bit more of an experiment, I need your guys' support a little bit more. And if you want to see a video of this guy pairing up with one of the females and how that goes, hit this like button just downstairs. Anyway guys, shall we do it again? Yeah, let's do it again. See you again on the next one.